Hi there everyone, Melanie from jarofthreads.com, and I'm back with another Color Friday video. It's part 2 of my Cerise painting. I should say it the way I intended to. And for this part 2, I'm going to work on the hair of last week's painting, and I'm showing you what I'm going to use. So I'm going to use Liquitex pouring medium and some acrylic ink by Dale Rowney. And the colors for the acrylic inks are Hot Mama Red, Pale Pink or Pink Pearlescent, and the Hot Mama Red is pearlescent as well, and Yellow Ochre, which is not pearlescent. And I'm going to start by mixing my pouring medium and my ink. So I put about maybe 4 drops worth of ink into, I'm not sure how much, but not much pouring medium. It's about, that will be I will have more than enough to do my whole painting, and I'm mixing the whole thing thoroughly because I want it to be well mixed, and that's the color. And so the pouring medium's got like a creamy consistency. It's between it's not fluid like the inks. It's a bit more creamy. So what I'm going to do in a minute when I'm finished mixing my colors, I kind of need the paint to be creamy. You could do that with probably fluid acrylics, like the golden one. I think they're pretty much similar to that. So now I'm mixing my last color. I don't need much of this pink, that's why I'm using this lead from my jars. And this one is a very pale pink. It's very pretty. So I'm back. And if you want to do this technique, make sure that your work surface and under your table is well protected as well, because that's going to get messy. So I'm going to put my colors straight onto my canvas, and I'm not putting it all, and now I'm going to just tilt my canvas in all directions. I've sped this bit 4 times. It's actually much slower in real life, and you want to take your time when you do that. And if you're a control freak, that might not be the techniques for you. You can't really control it. You can guide it a little bit, but there's no such thing as controlling it. And here I'm using a baby wipe to wipe off some of the excess. Now I'm going to add some more yellow with my paintbrush because I want it to be following my drawing a little bit, my painting. And I'm trying to do that on camera, but I'm also trying to see what I do. Baby wipes, you need to have them on hand when you're doing that if you want to wipe off things from your painting. And when it's dry, I let it dry for about 18 hours before I touched it. And when it's dry, it's got a raised surface, and it's very shiny, very shimmery as well with the pearlescent paint, pearlescent inks, and it's got a nice 3D feel to it. It's really nice. So there's not. I'm using my my paintbrush to add paint in tiny little places. There's not much to this technique. It's just once you've put the paint down, you need to keep moving. And there I waited about 10 minutes so that the paint would settle a little bit, and I could mix more of this pale pink, because I didn't want the first paint to move as much as this new one. It's still going to move. It's not dry, but I wanted it to be a bit less willing to move, if that makes any kind of sense. And here I've used acrylic inks, but you could totally do that with acrylic paint and the pouring medium. It doesn't have to be just the acrylic inks. It just makes it very easy to mix the paint. Sorry, it's a bit of camera there. I'm just using my pen brush to move this pink closer to my painting. Yeah, you could use like regular acrylic paint and pouring medium, but I wanted to use my acrylic inks because of the pearlescent one. My yellow was not pearlescent, which I kind of regret, but I didn't want to go to the shop and get a new pearlescent yellow, so I used what I had. And here you can see me using my pen brush to help the the, um, the paint move and cover all the holes. And what you can see underneath is I keep changing my the paper covering my table, because acrylic paint that sticks, my panels keep getting glued onto the paper, so I keep changing and wiping it off and stuff. If you see what I mean. And you can see how messy it is. You can see all the droplets. And here I'm adding some paint with my paintbrush to add more colors in this bottom corner. Sorry, it's a bit of camera. I was trying very hard, and at this point my baby was playing at my feet, so I couldn't really focus completely on what I was doing. And I was also trying very, very hard to not make a mess on the carpet. So that's it for this week. I'm going to finish this hair. That was yesterday. And here are a few pictures for you to have a look at it today. And next week I will come back with part 3 where I finish the painting. I hope you have a nice weekend, and I'll see you next week with my Make It Monday and Project Life videos. And next Friday with my next Color Friday videos. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.